Again, it's Joey John Maguire. Very overcast today, very humid. We need a big storm. Needs to clear the air. I'm in my local Wetherspoons Lloyd's bar. That's the Oyster Rooms, which is in Fulham Broadway, right at the top of the escalator on the first floor. That's Fulham Broadway, London, United Kingdom. I have 2 poems to upload this morning. I'll do them one at a time. The first of them being An Unholy War, which I wrote in the early hours of this morning. I think the title sort of expresses what it's about. An Unholy War. In the end, they will be left with nothing. The desert will make the killing fields look like a grazing meadow, with its bleached skulls and headless torsos left to serve as an horrific reminder of a religion that turned in on itself only to explode. Their great cities will be lying in ruin, all razed to the ground by their own hands. They will have taken retro steps back into biblical times, leaving their nations destitute, out of touch with the modern world, suffering the poverty and famine obligatory when defeat is the product of being in a state of permanent war. The common people will be stripped to their bones. They will be speechless and frightened to speak, fear being their only common bond. The sun and the sand, the only 2 things left to worship, as their Allah will have long ago deserted, leaving them to wallow in their self-induced purgatory, with plenty of time on their hands to ruminate. There is no place for barbarism on earth. Neither their children nor their children's children shall ever experience the joy of peace, their minds and souls forever corrupted by the psychotic perpetrators of evil. The women left incarcerated in their robes will be raped by their menfolk who have nothing else on their minds other than their own sinful pleasures. Any chance of progression will have been stifled, made to vanish in the sweltering heat of this unholy war, with the rest of the world left in anguish, powerless to help for fear of being accused amidst all the wrongs and rights of barbaric mayhem, of imperialistic intrusion. In the end, it will come to nothing. With all its historic culture destroyed, it will be too late and beyond the help of reason. The Islamic State no more than a mar in the annals of history that will with time be forgotten. Crushed, a mere fossil in the desert, it will be a jigsaw with too many missing pieces, fragmented beyond repair. Bitter revenge will see a nation left to squabble over the crumbs on an empty plate. There will be no crops and no bread upon which to feed. The lies that are the foundations of the Islamic State will be exposed, fizzle out, left to die as embers, waiting for the winds of decency to cast them out into the desert sands where they belong and should be buried forever. Society and the rest of the world will forgive. Though the pain of losses almost unbearable, humanity has the amazing capacity to regenerate. And one day, in the distant future, the faith that is Islam will blossom, a rebirth and a chance to live again in peace. Very noisy there, but hopefully that will come out okay.